Is $100,000 a lower class salary now? For decades, $100,000 a year was the kind of salary that signaled stability, status, and financial breathing room. But in 2026, that number doesn't stretch the way it used to. In many parts of the United States, a six-figure income now feels less like upper middle class security and more like a struggle to keep up with the cost of modern life. That shift is being driven by a combination of factors. Inflation may have cooled from its worst spikes, but prices never went back down. Housing remains one of the biggest pressure points, with rent and home ownership costs still elevated in major metros. Groceries, insurance, childcare, transportation, and healthcare have all climbed too, and for many families, wages haven't kept pace. Recent reporting shows affordability remains one of Americans' top financial concerns, with people increasingly saying they feel worse off than they did just a few years ago. That's the key issue here. It's not just about how much money someone earns. It's about how far that money actually goes. A $100,000 salary in a low-cost region can still provide a comfortable life. But in high-cost cities where rent, taxes, commuting, and basic expenses stack up fast, that same income can disappear into the essentials. After retirement contributions, health insurance, student loans, and childcare, many households are left with far less than people assume. That's what makes this moment so significant. $100,000 used to be a milestone number. Now, for a growing share of Americans, it's becoming a reminder of how much the cost of living has reshaped the meaning of middle class itself. In other words, the paycheck may be bigger, but the purchasing power is smaller. And that gap is changing not just how people live, but how they define financial success in 2026. This might be the last time you see our content. Follow May Talk News if you want to stay informed.